Sure. Yeah, I think it's still going to be a little slow, but I don't know what to do about that.
I'm scared.
We will have a lot of lag, I think, on the episode.
What can we do about that?
First off, I was out of town last week. What's the deal with the Tamagotchis?
Oh, my God.
What's going on the island is really what I've been thinking about all day.
Kate is married to King Dimitri Bladed of Fargus.
What is the island?
They're fighting all the time.
What's the island divorce policy?
I don't know. I haven't had anybody divorce yet.
Okay.
Everybody, like, there's some argument happening in couples, especially. And I think that's just, I mean, we've met Kate, you know what I mean? And I've met Dimitri. I know what he's about. Like, of course they're going to be fighting.
Okay.
They're going to be arguing. They're going to be yelling at each other.
Is it like the fun fighting? Like this is like who we are as a couple, or like this is like destined to fail fighting?
It's like Kate saw Victor from Arcane greet Dimitri and then screamed at him. And then they both went and yelled at the sea separately about how angry they were with each other. And might I remind you, Victor Arcane is also married. Like I think they are good friends. Like that's just some jealousy happening.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I was curious what was happening on the island. You know, how's everybody doing?
I don't think this is watchable.
Is it that bad? What is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will try to speed up the internet. Does anybody know how to do that? Is that a thing?
Everything's just crashing slowly.
Well,
I don't know.
We might have to just try again.
We can try again.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Fingers crossed.
Oh, I think we're still on camera. That's pretty sick.
I just saw my sick cloud. Cool. Awesome.
Are we?
Yes, not on TikTok.
Are we close-ish?
It's loading. It's figuring itself out.
Okay. All right. We're still here. Okay. Can you please give us the update again? Because this was all I wanted to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, it's Tamagotchi. I've got like 27, 28 Miis now. So very lively community.
Yeah.
I've redesigned the whole island. So I've got like a residential district and a shopping district, which is really nice. I've also got kind of like an, what's it called? Like an archipelago, like over to the side that I haven't decided. Sure. I've only read it. Zoe, thank you. Say it again.
Archipelago?
Archipelago.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sure.
There's a lighthouse on it, and I'm going to put something else on there. I was thinking about, because I've got Dio on the and he's a real evil guy.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I could put him over there, like ostracize him from the rest of the community. He's not my only evil guy, though, but he's probably the evilest.
Is he Mikkel? Like, who's the most evil?
Dio.
No, I'm saying, like, is he like the lost equivalent of Mikkel? I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly.
There's a much eviler character than Mikhail.
Okay, because he's coming off like super evil.
Pie? Like Cutie Pie Handsome.
That was insane that like we said two completely different things at the same time. No, I thought he was evil.
Mikhail's coming across as like coquette.
He's coming off Bond villain to me. You know, the eye patch does him no favors.
Yeah.
You know, the boils on his face does him no favors.
Scars?
No, they were pussing. There was something
It's crazy.
No, they were.
He's so hot is the thing that I'm trying to get across. And I understand that he's dirty, disgusting. He's wearing that outfit he's probably had on for 3 weeks. He probably smells bad. But I think all of that adds to it.
That is...
We're on TikTok.
Okay. Finally, a little technical difficulty, but you know what? It happens sometimes. Sometimes communications go down.
Wow. Yes.
You like? Well, I'm really on top of it right now.
You really are. Kate is still my only Tamagotchi lost character, but what I said before we had our technical difficulties, she's happily married to Dimitri Bladed from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Happily is maybe a strong word because they're fighting a lot, but They are married. They live
Classic.
together.
Classic Kate. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
I said Tamagotchi. Is that a thing?
Tamagotchi is like the little pets in like a little plastic thing.
Okay.
They're
All
like
right.
digital little guys.
Yeah, I knew there was something wrong about the
Yeah.
way that I said it.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Okay. All right.
Or
Well,
Tomodachi, I think, legally speaking, but I'm not Japanese.
I'm not going to get involved. I'm
Right.
really bad with, pronunciation, so it's not
Me
really
too,
my thing.
kid. Archipelago.
Archipelago, that's really, really good. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I was thinking about, like, you were talking about you redesigned the island, and they were talking about the barracks. I feel like there's a little bit of parallel
Yeah.
with,
Sure.
the world that you created and what we did. But before we get into it, can you hit it? Then just tell us what happened on Glee.
Shattered. Okay. Welcome to Flight 815 today. We're flying to Mikhail's little farmhouse on the island. We'll find it. I'm not worried about it. And today we're talking about the 11th episode of season 3, Enter 77. I will say that this episode does put us about halfway through season 3, which feels crazy.
It kind of makes me sad,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest.
I mean, season 3's peak. It's going to continue to be peak. There's going to be a lot more like exciting episodes. We've got big reveals coming up, but we are about halfway through season 3, which is crazy. That means it's almost time for My Baby Son season 4.
Wait, Son and Jin, the baby?
No. My Baby Child season 4, my favorite season of Lost.
Oh.
I'm very excited to see.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You can see where I got confused. You said my baby's
sure.
son, and she was pregnant
Yeah.
10
I
episodes
assume
ago.
she is still.
And we just don't talk
We just
about
haven't
it.
gotten an update. Well,
Yeah.
it's been, there's been more important things happening.
Then a child being born on the island?
Then a first trimester pregnancy? Yeah, there people are killing people. Jack's been kidnapped.
Okay.
Sawyer and Kate had sex in a bear cage. There's shit happening.
I would say the baby's more important than people having sex.
All right. We're not going to get into that. So Enter 77, we pick up island side. Saeed, Locke, and Kate are on their little quest to go back and find Jack. Doesn't go super well, but they do come across a little farmhouse in the middle of the island with some cows outside and a very handsome Russian man. And so they go in there. It's very tense for like 5 minutes. There's a shootout. Saeed gets shot a little bit. People are hitting the deck and stuff. And then they go in. Mikhail tells them all about how he is the last surviving member of the Dharma Initiative, and it's been so hard. And he was there for the purge, but he didn't participate because he thought it was all horse shit. And so he's the last surviving member. And the others like came to him afterward and were like, "You can stay here, but like stay within this perimeter, and we're taking some of your cows." And that was his story. And so they they do all that, and everyone's a little bit wary of each other. And then, of course, Saeed, smartest man on the island, the guy you want to have with you 100% of the time, he pulls Kate aside. He's like, "This is all horse piss. He's lying. None of this is the truth. Faker. I think that he's really an other." And Kate says, "Well, then why are we not killing him right now with our bare hands?" And Saeed says, "Well, he's not alone." Correct again. Love you, Saeed, forever. So and then Mikhail, directly after that, it's actually one of my favorite parts. Directly after that, Mikhail comes back and they have like a little, like one of those conversations from a movie where everyone knows. And it's where Saeed thrives, because Saeed wins a lot of the altercations and shit that he's in because he is very skilled at obtaining and holding on to information until it can best serve him. He figures shit out and then doesn't let on that he's figured shit out until the right moment to attack, which always like puts the odds in his favor. Except Mikhail doesn't allow him to do that this time, because they sit back down with Mikhail and Mikhail's like, "Well, you guys know I'm lying, so why don't we get to attacking each other?" And they do. And they tie him up. And then Locke finds a computer and there's a chess game and he's like, ooh, I would love to play chess on a computer. That sounds so fun right now. And Mikhail's like, you're not going to win. It's a hard game. It was made by chess grandmasters and also that computer cheats. And Locke says, well, I've played a lot of computer games and PCs can't cheat. That's something that only humans can do. He's really like a gamer about it. It's really cute. And then... He's playing chess. Downstairs, Saeed and Kate are playing Resident Evil. They're like going through the basement. So scary down there. They come across Mrs. Clue. He was not alone. They bring Mrs. Clue upstairs. At this point, Locke has gotten so invested in his gamer moment. He's completely locked in on chess. He doesn't notice Mikhail coming up behind him with a giant machete and putting it to his throat. Right. So they each have a hostage now. They meet outside the farmhouse. Mikhail has John Locke and Saeed and Kate have Miss Clue. And for a second, they're like, let's trade hostages. And Locke is saying a bunch of shit that's not helpful. He's like, he's not going to kill me. If he was going to kill me, he would have killed me already. That's not even what we're talking about right now, dog. We're just trying to like de-escalate the situation and you're making it worse. But whatever. And then Clue and Mikhail talk to each other in what I've read, terrible Russian.
Really?
But... not my place to say so. And that culminates in Mikhail shooting Miss Clue in the chest. She dies. Womp womp. And then they call out, Danielle Rousseau is waiting in the trees or whatever. They call her out. She comes down and she's like, why don't we just kill this son of a bitch? And Saeed's like, well, I don't know. We got to figure out where Jack is. But I've got this map actually, so we really don't need him to figure out where Jack is. And Mikhail's like, yes, kill me, please, kill me, kill me, kill me. And it's all he wants the whole episode. And then the farmhouse explodes. And then Locke runs out and he's like, yeah, the farmhouse exploded because I won the game of chess. Basically. No, he wins the game of chess and then, what's his fucking pretend name? Marvin Candle. It's agony not to just use this man's name.
That's not his real name?
Well, who could say? Marvin Candle comes up on the TV. Well, he's given more than one. Like it was Marvin Candle or Mark Wickland. So it's one of those, or the candle-themed names are lies.
Or the
who could say?
Or the real name is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure. So he comes up on the screen and he's like, "You won the chess game. The override. Good job, girly." And then he says, "If you want to connect to the satellite, if you want to do a pallet drop, that's where all the food came from. Big brain. Then press these numbers." And Locke tries to connect to the satellite, and Marvin Candle is like, the satellite is down. Would you like to try connecting to sonar? And Locke is like, yeah, whatever numbers those were, connect to sonar. And he's like, sonar is down. Has there been an incursion on this station by the hostiles? If so, please enter 77, the name of the episode. And so Locke enters 77. There's actually more to this. He enters the first 7, and then Mikhail gets him with the machete, and then they do the hostage thing, and Mrs. Clue gets shot, and then Locke goes back in to press 77, but you don't really need to know all that. It presses 77, and it explodes the thing to protect it from the hostiles, right? And so he comes out, and he's like, sorry! And Saeed's like, God damn it. And then... I think that's everything that happens on the island, other than the B plot, but we'll get to that in a second. We'll stick with the A plot and go to Saeed's flashbacks to where he was in his chef era, and this guy comes to his restaurant and is like, oh my gosh, we're from the same part of the world. Let's hang out about it. So they go hang out about it, and then the guy like beats the hell out of Saeed and kidnaps him and chains him up in this basement and is like, you tortured my wife. Gonna have to torture you back or probably kill you. I'm so sorry. Saeed insists that he did not torture this woman. There's this whole to-do. They do chain Saeed to the floor and make him drink out of a metal bowl. Just for me. And then they do all this and it's horrible. It's all horrible. Saeed is like, I've never tortured a woman, which is so funny because we've only really seen him interrogate one person, a woman. And then, blah, 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 blah. It's all this. And then the woman comes in, the guy leaves, the woman that he supposedly tortured comes in and she's like, you need to stop disrespecting me because I remember you. I know what you did to me. I was there. And I think you owe me the like dignity of admitting what you did to me. And Saeed is like, okay, for real and honestly, I do remember torturing you, but I'm so sorry, and it's haunted me so bad, and I've been so sick to my stomach about it for 100 years. And she's like, thank you, goddamn, thank you for finally admitting to it. Anyway, I'm gonna tell my husband that you didn't do it and that it was wrong, that I was wrong. And she has a really nice quote about this. I'm being very blasé about this very serious scene, but forgive me, I just don't have the. It's so heavy. He is a mess. She is a mess. And then she tells the story about how after her interrogation and after she was free, she was in this apartment and she couldn't bring herself to ever leave the apartment because she was so afraid. And she would watch this cat like from the window troll around the alleyway next to her apartment. And that one day she saw some kids trap the cat in a box and drop firecrackers in it, and she could hear the cat screaming and yowling, and that was the first time she exited her apartment, was to go and save this cat from these like asshole teenagers. And she brings the cat in, and she's got the cat in this scene, and it's like parallels the cat that Mikhail has that is named after Saeed's lover. Not named after her, but they have the same name. She's named after the gymnast. Doesn't matter. And she's like, I don't want to. We all have the ability to treat each other the way that those teenagers treated this cat, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to be that. So I'm going to tell my husband that I was wrong and that you did not torture me, and he's going to let you go, which is crazy, but sure. And so that is the flashbacks. And B-plot on the island, Sawyer is being kind of a penis. He's
100%.
He's back in the fold of things post bear cage trauma and post like the joy of the Dharma bus and Trisha Tanaka is dead. He's just like back in town. He sees Paolo carrying around one of his magazines and he gets all fucking bent out of shape about it. He's like, that's mine. And Paolo's like, well, it's what we read while we shit now, so shut up. And then Sawyer decides, oh, well, we've got ping pong tables now from the hatch. I'll do a ping pong game. And if I beat one of y'all, then I get all my shit back. And they're like, okay, if we win, you have to stop saying nicknames. And he's like, meh, sure. And Hurley creams his ass.
Phrasing.
Absolutely beats the hell out of him. And he can't say nicknames anymore. And that's what you missed on Glee.
That was
was
really
long, I'm
that was
sorry.
really good. No. Kudos. I mean, that was incredible. You went all, that's a lot. I was actually sitting here thinking, I hate that you have to do that every week. That's a lot. It's a ton.
It's fun.
Is it?
I'm always scared that I'm going to miss something or that I'm going to say something wrong. But
Hey, welcome to the club.
yeah.
That's all I do is say stuff wrong. That's
Not all you do.
It's the whole thing. It's my whole thing is I just kind of take big shots and miss most of the time.
Sometimes you miss, but sometimes you're right on the money.
Sometimes I am right on the money.
We're going to get, I've been debating whether or not to say anything about this. We're going to get payoff tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week for one of your biggest misses, though, which is, I'm excited.
Payoff for a miss?
A long ago miss. Like within the first 5 episodes of this podcast, you said something crazy, and you didn't know it was crazy, of course. But I was like, and then next Monday, we'll talk about what that was, because we'll have a reveal in the next episode.
Wait, but I missed? That's a bummer. It feels like you're setting up just like dancing on my grave.
It's not like a
okay.
major thing.
Okay.
It's
All
just it's something funny that you said within the first few episodes that was hilarious to a lot of our viewers, but you couldn't find out that it was hilarious because it would tip you off that something was seriously up.
Oh gosh. Okay.
But I remember like some of the first comments we got were like, "Whoa, Anthony, you don't know what you're saying about this thing that you said very early on."
That's super fun. Can't wait for that to pay off next week. That
It's gonna be great.
I threw something at the board and it was wrong. Where do you want to start though?
Oh God, I don't know.
My first note. We're starting my first note, but I do want to talk about something else. My first note was like, Sawyer is such a dick to Hurley.
I know.
I don't have the stomach
And
for
Hurley's
it
the
anymore.
man. I did like that he called him Hugo at the end of the episode. He was kind of a dick about it.
Too little, too late for
I know.
me. You know.
It's a difficult spot for me to be in, I think, because truthfully, Hurley and Sawyer's friendship is one of my favorite friendships on the show, and we're starting to really build that now. But
Okay.
Sawyer's still a asshole just by
Yeah.
default.
It kind of reminds
He's
me.
always a little bit of an asshole, but
It kind of reminds me of like everyone has like a friend where you're like, yeah, no, they're an asshole, but you know they're like
Yeah.
my asshole. But it's like
yeah,
that is not a personality trait. You can't just be an asshole and everyone just like accepts it. Makes you a turd. And like I think I'm done with the Sawyer being a jerk thing. It's
Yeah.
not endearing anymore. It's like not part of his personality. And I guess like maybe he's grieving because he's like trying to figure out what's going on with Kate. I'm not here for it. I think I'm done with that. You know, it's just yeah, that's my guy. He's an asshole. Well, he's an asshole. You shouldn't be friends with him.
right.
At some point you're just mean. And I feel like he's starting to teeter on it's
Yeah.
not cute. It's not funny anymore. It's definitely not funny. It hadn't been funny in a long time.
Right.
It wasn't really funny to start with. I guess.
Funny.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny, but I'm not going to say that. You know, I'm not going to say that. But yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, this is all very personal about like weight or about race. And it's just,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
Yeah. You know, he's a dick and he's cruel. We'll get there.
Okay. All right.
Season 4's coming. Season 4's on its way.
Okay. And that's like why I like the part with Jen and Son with no more nicknames. I was like, yes, thank you. So you guys see it too.
Yeah.
It's just back. It's probably worse for them, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
And Paolo kind of got him back. He called Paolo Zorro, which it goes in the folder of like the laziest Sawyer nicknames that are just kind of like, you are this nationality. Here is a character from a TV show I've seen that is also this nationality.
Kinda
I will
good.
call you that. It's like when he calls Jen Short Round.
Yeah.
Yes, Jen and Short Round are both from East Asia. Jen's a grown man.
It's like you get Tonto. Well,
Yeah, what?
yeah, maybe.
What are we
maybe.
saying? Like, what's the comparison beyond?
It's lazy, right?
Right.
When it gets lazy, it's not as funny.
Exactly.
Right,
And
it's not even
that was
creative.
a lazy one. Calling Paolo Zorro was very lazy. You were both Hispanic. Zorro, and Paolo cuts back with all right, hillbilly. Nice.
Yeah, so we're doing the Paolo thing. I thought
Paolo's
that,
around.
I thought that was like a very interesting, especially and Paolo. Oh my gosh,
Mickey.
He said, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah. Because they've just kind of like come into the fold while he was away.
Yeah.
And they've been doing more stuff around the camp and becoming more important while he was in a bear cage and
when
such.
when Paolo said that, you could like see Sawyer go,
Somebody stepped to me.
Are you
Right.
Are you back talking me? What are we doing? You don't backsass me. Yeah, I thought that was nice. I mean, just like the Sawyer. I don't know. He's my guy. He was like 2 episodes ago. I was like, he's
There was
in
a
love.
time where we called you the #1 Sawyer dick writer. Like that was.
And you might still be there. I just, you know, but how do I love someone who doesn't love themselves? I mean, this
Right.
guy is
Right.
it's just,
And he sucks.
it's tired. It is the only way I can describe like him just being the worst. Just for the sake of being the worst. It's kind of tired. It's,
Yeah.
you know, and I like kind of this episode put him in his place a little bit. Like Paolo backsasses him. Hurley beats him by 1 billion, sounds like. In,
Yeah.
you know, in ping pong. But yeah, come on.
He's a hustler.
Get out. He conned the con man. He hustled the con man.
And that's commendable, baby. Hurley is the guy. I've been
Hurley-
saying this. Hurley is that motherfucker. And no matter how you slice it,
I'm there right now.
Hurley's the dude.
I have like Hurley is the man.
he is. He rules.
I mean, he's positive, which I think is a really nice
Yeah.
break for everyone on the island. But he's helpful.
You're
Like-
getting. I think this episode shows a little bit of like his leadership skills too, like the way
Yes.
he approaches Sawyer later, like gently and like, hey, you know, I know you lost, but it's just because I played a lot, you know, and it's good to have you around. Like it was a really genuine like attempt at. I love her.
Connection. It was
Exactly.
connection. He was trying to connect with him, and he was trying to like. He even asked about Kate, Like that was like
I know you're worried about Kate.
And then he just like said, Hugo. You can call me Hugo. That's my name. And it worked because of his leadership style was so much different than, hey, let me
Than
like
anything anyone else is doing. Anytime Jack is in charge, Locke is in charge, Ben is in charge, anyone we've seen in a leadership role, Hurley is doing it completely differently and in a way that I think reaches people better.
Yeah, I think so
love
too.
Hurley.
Yeah, it all came off so like silly, let's play games, and then now I'm starting to get a little bit more like context of no, he's leading these people through community.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is like, we're here together. How can I
You could tell that he was organizing the ping pong ball thing. Like he was like, hey, these ping pong tables got blown out from the hatch. I think if we put them on the beach, it would be good for things. It's the same kind of thing he did with the golf course. It's the same kind of thing he did with the van. Like he's giving people the most important thing, which is like a reason to care and a reason to be happy and some heart.
Yeah.
Love.
Some love. And honestly, it felt like he's giving them a little peace. Just like even peace of mind, peace of being.
Right.
Let me ask you this question. Was it just me, or did Hurley seem like very like content? Seemed very calm. Like it just felt like his stature
Lost the filler episode. Trisha Tanaka is dead matters. That's the calm he reached in getting the van to work. And like having that moment, he has reached contentment and he has grown as a character in this filler episode. And that's what we've lost as like
I thought you were saying we lost. You're saying
like,
as a society.
Television.
Okay.
Television has lost the filler episode because no, Trisha Tanaka is dead didn't really have anything to do with the island mysteries. We didn't learn anything about the others or Dharma or the smoke monster or anything like that, and it didn't matter. We got a little bit of Dharma just in that it was a van from Dharma, but not really. It was a skeleton. There's beer. Those are the things we've learned. But that episode is important because it built Hurley's character in a new way. Hurley, who has been stressed out the whole show about the numbers and the curse and how these things are adding up on the island, has now reached a period of calm because he is taking control of his destiny by getting this truck working, this van working. It's also built up these relationships. Charlie and Hurley were already best friends. They did a lot of building there with Charlie being like, let's ride shotgun. I'll ride shotgun. But we also had Sawyer and Hurley kind of building a foundation of friendship. We had Jen as well building that foundation with them. And that's going to inform the rest of the show.
Yeah, I
love that shit.
Yeah, okay. That's really, really good because it just felt like he was so, I don't know if this is the right like terminology, but like so self-assured. Yeah. He was like, yeah, look, man, I have orchestrated this ping pong table. And if you want to do the Sawyer thing about it, you're welcome to. Mm-hmm. We're doing this.
No, we're having
and
fun.
You're not going to like, rain on my parade. And it felt very... It felt very confident. It felt good that like he didn't need the approval of anybody else. He knew that making people happy with a silly game mattered. And he was like willing to be made fun of. And then once it realized that like he did the right thing, he said, my name's Hugo.
Yes.
I'm not as small as you think that I am.
Yes.
Even though you keep making big jokes about me.
Yeah.
I am not small. You can't
make him small.
You can't keep doing that. Like that was a really, like, I thought a really cool moment. I just
Really
love that.
beautiful. I love that, man.
Okay, where are we going next?
Do you want to talk about Mikhail? Do you want to talk about Dharma?
Yeah, let's do the Mikhail thing. I'll give you your platform.
He's hot. That's all I really... Very
Okay.
handsome. No, the whole... What he said when they were leading him away... Saeed's kind of like, well, that was all just a bunch of bullshit, huh? Just lied to us about being part of Dharma and the purge and everything. And Mikhail goes, no, I was never a part of Dharma. That was a lie. But everything else I said was true. Do you believe that?
No. No.
Okay.
I think the others purged Dharma.
Okay.
I think the others, like, overthrew Dharma. Like, at this point, I think there were two different factions. There was Dharma, and there were people who were there.
The hostiles. The others.
The others. Yeah, the hostiles, the others. And I think that there was a war between them.
Maybe. What
And
did
that's
the Purge
kinda-
look like? How did they wipe out Dharma if the others wiped out Dharma?
I'm not really sure. What I know is you could have called Locke. He seems like the hatch exploder. That's all this guy does is run around exploding hatches.
He loves to explode shit.
It's 2 hatches.
I know.
He is imploded. This guy.
This
you
one
know
was called the Flame, and now it's on fire.
what happened to the horse? Did we lose the horse?
So Kate's horse
No, the one that was at the
Oh.
flame.
probably ran off.
Okay.
They're
Well, hopefully,
cows.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like Michael. I hope I'm saying that right.
Mikhail, I think. But
Mikhail.
I think that any way we say it is like anglicized because
Yeah.
we just don't make the same vowels as those Eastern Europeans.
Yeah, I think that like a lot of what he was saying was true. It was like a half truth.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there was. He's calling it the purge. I do think there was some sort of like war between the hostiles and Dharma. I don't know exactly who is the others, who is Dharma, who are the hostiles at this point. Like I don't know if. I mean, clearly the hostiles are not Dharma.
I think the hostiles is just what they called the others. I think we call them the others because that's what the full frontals call them.
Okay.
But and what Danielle called them. But
Okay.
I don't know that that's like their club name.
I like the club.
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out like if Dharma was in charge of the island, how did the others get there though? Were the others part of Dharma and then defected?
Who could say?
He called it an insurgency. What did he call it? When the guy with the fake name
If the hostiles, if there's been an incursion, on the
incursion,
station
that would
from the
imply that like your own or I don't
That's
know.
an insurgency. This is an incursion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know those
Yeah.
I'm just saying like maybe there's a situation where people were brought there on the Dharma initiative and they like defected and then established their own thing and then revolted against Dharma.
Who can never be sure?
It's a lot to take in. He gave us a ton of information. I can't really make sense of it yet.
True. What about Clue? What about all that?
What about Clue?
Miss Clue?
Oh yeah, that was a bummer. I hated to see her go.
Bummer.
I mean, that was it. I really just like kill me or don't give him any information. Like take the cyanide pill. Very Marvel. Very Marvel of them.
I've got the English translations here for their conversation if you
Oh,
would like them.
okay. Yeah,
They
I would
have
love
that
that.
conversation in heavily accented Russian. And okay, so Clue says, Mikhail, you know what? Actually, Zoe, turn her microphone on.
Okay.
Do you have Discord
what are you on?
open, Zoe?
Are you 4?
I can.
What are you for?
Yeah.
All right, you're live.
Hi, friends.
Hi. Would you like to read Clue for me?
Sure.
I'll read Mikhail.
Oh, man, you're going to make me sight read?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are doing the same. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really okay. Love this.
I don't like that that's how they spelled clue.
Right. It's
I
not
was
what you
like,
expect, is it?
It's going to be regular. No. How are we saying his name? Michael?
However, I don't care.
Okay. Michael, you know what to do.
We still have another way.
We cannot risk it. You know the conditions.
There is another way.
They captured us. We will not let them to get to the territory.
You know what to do. That's an order.
We still have another way.
Oh,
We switched people.
It's because she has 2 lines there.
Oh, how dare she?
I'm so sorry.
They
There is another way.
They captured us. We will not let them to get into the territory. You know what to do. That's an order.
We still have another way.
Just do it, Michael.
Forgive me. Kind of what you expected, right?
Yeah. I mean, I thank you, Zoe. Wonderful reading.
Thank you.
I feel like there were some context clues, you
Yeah.
know, something like that. Like, don't tell them. Yeah, I don't know. She felt very important. Was Miss Clue in the tent with Walt? Okay,
That's
so
the last time we saw her.
yeah. Okay, so that
Or the major time we saw her.
yeah, and then on the dock or whatever, I just felt like she was part of whatever that was happening with Walt, and that felt really
That's over
important.
now.
Yeah, that's
Her job's kind of done. They sent
That's what
Walt
I'm
out of
saying.
here, so
That's the shit I'm
she's
talking
like,
about.
might as well.
That's fucking kill me. Walt will be fine. Like the whole thing's shot up, right? I was under the assumption that like she was like his teacher or
Yeah, something like that, I
Yeah,
think.
so I don't know. I don't know. It
If
felt,
let's say that she was the teacher for the others. Walt gone. Alex, she's not coming back to school. You know, she's skipping every day.
yeah, oh
She's
yeah.
running around doing like meddlesome kid shit. She's not going to her classes.
She's smoking Marlboros at the Sunoco down the
Literally,
street for sure.
Literally. Carl, are you in an OFT?
He seems like the kid who would be in school, but
Yeah,
he
but-
fell in love with Alex, and she's like, "Let's go smoke
She's
cigs
a
at the
bad
gas station."
influence.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what it seems like.
Exactly. So he's out of there. There's those kids that were with Cindy.
Poor kids. Yeah, I
They're
don't-
going to need a new teacher, but I think Cindy's got it.
Yeah, Cindy did seem like she had it. Yeah, I don't know. You know, Miss Clue just felt very important, and I thought in the moment, I didn't think she needed to go. I was very, very confused by that. I just, you know, I
She
don't
hadn't
know.
done much.
No, but they framed her as very important. Like you think about the consequence of scenes. She was the first time that we had saw Walt in what, like 5-6
Yeah.
episodes, and then you see her again the next time when the full frontals got kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two like massively pivotal scenes, and
true.
she's like kind of the vocal point of those scenes. It
Yeah.
just seems weird that like, yeah,
Yeah,
Done.
shooter, all done. I get it.
see ya. We're gonna do the Michael thing. I have no clue who this cat is. You know,
He's
wearing
around.
wearing his eyeglasses with
Begging for someone to kill him.
with an eye patch. He's wearing eyeglasses.
Well, maybe he has an astigmatism in the other eye.
He's got a lot of stuff going on with his eyes, but you keep
you think-
Miss Clue alive. What I'm saying.
She wanted. I do have a trivia note here on Lostpedia that says that it was later confirmed that the horse survived the blast.
Oh, thank goodness. That's kind of was yeah. Okay, thank you. I really needed to hear that.
I did too. I was really happy. Zoe, I let her read my notes before you got here today. And my last note is Nadia the cat survived the farmhouse explosion. And then 100 emojis that are like fire, bang, bang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy
So
for
I was
him.
happy about the cat. Needed to know it about the horse too.
Well, the cat looked a lot like the one that
Yeah.
Amira was holding,
That same scrungly looking cat.
and its name's Nadia.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but Nadia. So
Right.
there's a lot of parallelism
Yeah.
right there.
It's just a coincidence too.
Just a coincidence?
Don't mistake coincidence for fate.
On this island, you're
Right.
saying that like it's not a big
Well,
deal that Saeed runs into a
Mikhail
cat named
shares
Nadia?
a birthday with the gymnast, Nadia, whatever her name was.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
remember.
Just saying, it's a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. I went down such a bad path. I was like, wait, they're going full Harry Potter, and they're putting people in animals. That's Nadia.
That is Nadia.
I did that for a second, and then I realized
right.
like maybe too far. My bad. You know, maybe too far. My bad. But I was like, that's Nadia. She sold the house in L.A. She got turned into a cat. There she is, looking at Saeed. This is crazy. Yeah, I stopped eventually, but you know,
Yeah. I will say that Mikhail Bakunin, which is his last name, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either. I'm so sorry, I'm not Russian. He is another character who completely wholesale borrows his name from a philosopher who Mikhail Bakunin in the real world is considered like one of the fathers of anarchism.
okay. Well, that kind of holds up.
Yeah.
When
We've had that with John Locke and with Danielle Rousseau and so this
And
is
then-
another character.
Especially because I'm saying like the Dharma Initiative had people like desert and then maybe rebel against them, so that kind of
Perhaps.
works. Okay,
Who can never be sure.
all right. I'm into it. Yeah, I don't know. Fine. Fine. I really feel like I'm stuck on Saeed. Really,
Out of that bowl, yeah.
no, not drinking out of the bowl. No, I
He
just
put his whole face in it.
it has nothing to do with the bowl. Okay, it has nothing to do with him drinking out of Nadia's cat bowl. Okay, which I thought was interesting,
I
but
liked it.
he is so calculated and perceptive. Why are we not doing Saeed all the time?
You're preaching to the choir. Saeed's one of my favorites, and he, like, beyond just being one of my favorite characters, he is, in my opinion, and I think I could make a strong argument for it, like, in a debate, like, the most capable person on the island.
Yeah,
Just kind of across the board.
I'm there.
So his battle IQ, I hate to talk about him like we're power scaling anime characters, but Saeed's battle IQ is such that he is on top of every fight he gets into before it starts because he knows how to read an opponent. He knows how to plan ahead. He knows how to take information and use it. And he's also just a badass.
There's so much about him that's like very human, very perceptive of everything he's doing. He's not coming through the lens of like someone from his background or the background that they've like told us about of him being a torturer. He's coming from like a human background where empathy is like his driving force, but he still uses the tools that he learned along the way.
Yes.
And he is so very aware of everything that's happening. And this episode, it's going to make you mad. You got to get Locke out of decision making. Get him out of here. I mean, it's
He
just
just wants to solve mysteries. I support everything that Locke does simply because I would probably be doing that same shit. Like,
I would never take you anywhere then.
right,
You'd just be farting
that's fine.
around.
That's fine. He's trying to figure it out. There's a chess game on the thing. Well, what if I could beat it? I'm really good at computer games. Let me try. And then the moment when he does beat it and he's like, ha ha, he's so excited that he beat it. I love Locke.
That is so stressful. That is so stressful to me. Like, get this guy away from computers in decision making. Oh, there's a computer.
So,
yes or no?
Let me put this in your head.
Yeah, screw it. I'll hit the button. I'll go to the bank tube. I'll shoot it up. I don't care.
Was that how it went down though?
Yeah, it was. What am I missing? He could
flame-
have said no.
Right. He could have. And he didn't. Did he not say no because he was just like, eh? Or did he not say no for a reason? The flame was the last place that anyone could contact the outside world, as far as we know. The last place that anyone can contact the outside world from the island from. Who is the motherfucker who does not want to get off the island?
Yeah. Fuck. Gosh darn it. Yeah.
Big Daddy John Locke.
Yeah, you got me there. Okay, but like again, that confirms that like get him out of here.
No.
Okay, Saeed said yes. 40 of us crashed. John Locke made that decision for one person. He does not care about anybody else.
No. He made that decision for everyone on the island.
To not get off.
It's not the decision.
That's not his decision to make.
I'm not saying it is. It was, though, and he did.
It's not his decision to make. I mean, the guy just will not give it up. He's a bad team player.
Don't you think?
John Locke has no business making decisions for other people. If he wants to go rogue whenever he wants to.
Everyone who ended up on this island ended up here for a reason.
Maybe. I've heard.
Don't you think it's purposeful why we're here?
Okay,
Why do you want to get off so bad?
I hear what you're saying. There are 40 people crashed. I don't know how many are still there. We've heard like 10,
At least 5.
11 of them not even speak. I think they want to go home. I think the background characters are dying to go home. I don't think they're there. I think they're there to die. I think they would like to go home. So, no, I don't think everyone's there for a reason.
Yeah.
I think he is.
And
but-
maybe that reason is drowning in the ocean the third day, like that Jessica lady. Maybe that's the reason for her.
Their reason is to be in a hatch when John plays on a computer
Yeah.
and blows it up.
No,
Maybe that's
that was
their...
Nobody. That happened in Nobody. Well, it did, but everyone lived. It didn't kill anyone. No, maybe Boone was there to get crushed by a plane.
That sucks for Boone.
It does.
Okay, and I don't feel like Locke should be the one like making that determination. I
think he can and should.
Fine, whatever you say, but like I'm not like Locke.
I get it. I get where you're at.
I mean, he's just reckless. I mean, he's
I've
doing.
seen the end of the rainbow, dog.
I know. I'm at like at the start of it. I'm like, you're never gonna get there. I don't understand. Like he was about to get his throat cut because he wasn't paying attention.
That was funny. He was so
Because
locked in on his chess game.
Because it's obvious. Like Locke has blinders. He has tunnel vision to whatever he wants to do. And it does not matter what anybody else around him is doing. They came out here. Saeed, people put trust in him. And Locke's like, nah, fuck it. I'm going to go play chess. Because it said yes or no. He'll do whatever he wants. It does not matter if he needs to watch the guy from the others tied up.
Computer games. He loves chess, and he knew he could beat it.
He doesn't love protecting his friends by watching the guy who's tied up.
Did anyone die?
No.
No.
Well, Miss Clue
Do we
died.
care about Miss Clue?
I did not care.
Well, you're saying like protecting his friends. Miss Clue was not John Locke's friend.
Okay,
Nobody that was John Locke's friend.
Okay,
died.
then he skirted accountability. Yeah, he got
yeah.
away with it.
That's my boy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah. I mean, the guy. If you want somebody to have your back, he's not the one. That's all I'm saying.
Dang. I think he is the one.
Okay, well, he's gonna have to prove it a little bit. I'm getting fired up. It's just they're like
I like to get you fired up about John Locke because you'll just never be correct if you speak against him.
just stay here. No, I'm John Locke. I'm gonna go forward.
Do what I want. And he does, and it always works out. So I think it's fine.
Fine. Okay, fine. What?
And
Maybe
if it doesn't work out, then it makes for beautiful televised moments, which is what I'm here for.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying, if Saeed wants to stay alive, don't bring Locke.
Is Saeed alive right now? Yeah, he's fine. And he brought Locke.
You don't think Locke did anything wrong in that scenario?
I'm not here to discuss who did what wrong. That is never going to be what I'm interested in. Locke acted in accordance with his character. Locke acted in accordance with his interests. And Locke made for some fun television.
Okay, but what I'm saying is his character and his interests are all self-directed.
Right.
It's all about him.
No. It's all about the island.
It's about him. Him playing chess was not about the island. That was him
It was about him figuring out why the island wants him to play chess.
The island did... the island didn't have shit to do with it. The island...
I think that we are approaching just being Jack and John.
We might be.
We're getting to the point.
Does that mean I'm Jack? I'm Saeed. I'm the one downstairs doing the work,
Playing
and you're
Resident
like,
Evil.
I'm gonna be Carl Magnuson. I'm gonna play chess. I don't care about you, Anthony downstairs.
Checkmate.
I literally wrote down like Locke's gonna do some reckless shit.
And he
He's
did.
gonna type
And I love
7-7.
it every time I eat it up.
7-7. It's like, well,
Enter 7-7 is the name of the episode, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do.
it's not even his episode, and he has to make it about him.
It was about Saeed. Locke was just also acting up, which is what you can expect from him.
Yeah.
Would you like to guess who the next episode is about?
Locke.
No.
Is it the Nikki Paolo?
Not yet.
Ugh.
But we're closing in. I think we're like 3 episodes away
Charlie.
from Paolo. No, but warmer.
Claire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. I'm ready.
Yes. Our next episode is Par Avion, which is a Claire episode, the 12th episode of season 3. Pretty good flashbacks. I do remember what happens on the island, and it is great.
Okay. I mean, everything's great now. Like, here's the thing. Like, me getting worked up, that's like super fun too.
Yeah, that's
you
a good
know,
thing.
I'm not gonna say
That
that
means
like.
you have feelings about Lost.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm. If I dislike Locke or Charlie or Saeed or anybody for one episode, like at least I felt
You would
something.
never dislike
Yeah,
Saeed.
I would. I'm getting real close to
so
never
pretty.
disliking Saeed. He's just so capable.
He's so capable. And he's so pretty. And he's so smart.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like that he's soft spoken. And I like that he seems to sweat a lot.
Yeah, I can't comment on that, but you know, because I do really enjoy John Locke, and I very much enjoy Kate. It's just
Love Kate.
when you see them in a decision making like process next to Saeed,
Yeah.
it makes
that's
them look
the
a lot
issue.
different.
That's
you know,
the issue is that Saeed makes all of the best decisions at any given time and like perfectly weights his options and always picks what's going to do the most utility for him while also doing the least harm to his people. Whereas Kate is going to operate on balls to the wall. Whatever is the craziest thing I can do to get the upper hand in this situation, I'll do it, and I'll deal with the consequences tomorrow. Whereas Jack is like, Locke is like, I'm going to do whatever I can to unearth some sort of mystery. I am going to follow whatever I interpret to be fate. Yeah, and so next to Saeed, they kind of look like Dumb and Dumber.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, and I think it's an interesting question. Is Locke a better character standing
Anthony,
next
you're
to?
upside down. Okay,
I don't know why that happened.
just something I noticed.
Tough. Well, maybe I sounded better that way. All I'm saying is, yeah, I think it's an interesting question. That Locke looks a lot better, you know, going through hard decisions next to Charlie and Boone. People you don't respect their decision making. And you're like, yeah, you should listen to Locke. But then you put him around somebody who's actually good at making decisions. Maybe he's not so good.
I don't think I can respect a single thing you say about John Locke until you
That's
like
hurtful.
have seen all of season 5. And that's not you specifically. That's just like, I think I should just ignore whatever comes out of your mouth about John Locke until the end of season 5 because you don't get it. And I think that it's beautiful of me to forgive you for not getting it, right? And to like,
Well, I'm really
give
happy for
that
you.
grace.
Yeah, I'm really happy for you giving yourself flowers.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's really big of me.
Yeah, I agree. It is really big of you. And I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm just trying to be honest. Can you see anything of what I'm saying? No, it's okay because you have a different body of
because
work.
I know John Locke.
I know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, that's what
I've
I'm
seen
asking.
Season 5, I know Jeremy Bentham. I know John Locke. I know.
And I'm not asking you to like pretend that you've never seen it before either.
I couldn't possibly.
Yeah.
It's informed my whole worldview.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm saying, you know, I do have some questions about, you know, Johnny Ball Game. I got a few tough
Johnny Ballgame.
Johnny Ball Game. I got a few tough questions about him. I'm not really there yet. I mean, just Saeed needs to be in charge.
And I can't really argue with Saeed needs to be in charge. That's something I've been saying for years. He's the only one with any sense.
Yeah, he processes information and then
Although he does start acting up. I think that we're not there yet and we won't be there for a while, but
okay.
Saeed will start acting up. I don't
Okay.
know why I feel the need to tell you that, but
No, you're telling me that because I've been glazing him too hard, and I've been too harsh on Locke, and I feel like that really sparks something in you, and you hate to hear it.
I do. I'm anxious. There's a specific Saeed decision that I'm anxious to get to because I'm excited about your take on it.
Okay.
And I wonder where it is versus my take on it.
Okay. Is it okay? All right. I'm not gonna ask any more questions. I
Like
just
season 5 or 6. It's like a while, but
okay. I just think right now, like I don't know. Okay. Did he actually torture Amira?
Yeah.
We saw that?
We didn't see it, but he
Okay, but
admitted
yes.
to it.
Okay.
He admitted to it.
I know. I didn't know if that was like a prisoner, like torture,
Oh,
just say yes
no.
because okay.
He certainly did, and I think that we were meant to understand that he was lying from the beginning, because one of his main things when he's talking to them is like, I've never tortured a woman. The main interrogation we've seen that Saeed conduct was Nadia, and we didn't see like on-screen torture necessarily, but it was like very much implied. Like,
Okay.
there was no moment where Saeed was like drawing a line in the sand or bringing up the fact that she was a woman or anything like that. Like, the issue was not that he was torturing a woman in that scenario. The issue was that he was torturing his childhood friend that he was in love with. So I think you can pretty easily construe that is a lie. When he's
Okay.
like, I've never tortured a woman before. And then when it comes together at the end and he's like, well, I do remember. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I felt like I missed that, but if he did, I kind of believed it, and I just thought that like that
Yeah.
entire scene was, oh man, it was heavy,
It was.
but it was heavy in like a very like real way. It didn't feel like overacting for either of them, and it especially with Amira, she was
good.
oh man, like she was locked in. It felt like she was very like present and very like listening. And was heartbroken from listening. It was just a really cool like, and Saeed was like crying real heavy, and I'm sure that's a really tough ask for any actor. But Amira felt like she was in genuine pain listening
Yeah.
to him. It was a really cool scene.
It's great. And I think that's kind of the through line for a lot of characters on Lost is person who has done a lot of terrible things finds absolution through community, right? Like, that's kind of what we're all doing that in different ways. Jen was like a mob hitman, and Saeed was a torturer, and Sawyer was a con man, and Kate exploded her stepdad. Sun was cheating on her husband. Like, all of these things are just, horrible things that people have done. And in some cases, things that we would, like, knee-jerk consider unforgivable things. But they, find community and find purpose and find their own kind of version of heroism on the island. And I really think that Saeed is one of the best examples of that. To go from something like your job is to torture people to being a trusted and valued and level-headed and empathetic leader. Yeah, exactly. It's really beautiful to me.
Wow. Okay, that's really good actually. Their trauma kind of like binds them.
Yeah.
And gives them a second chance.
Almost everyone on the island has done some horrible shit. It's just like a sliding scale of like what level of horrible shit and what kind and like what was going on and what were the circumstances and why do we forgive them. But they are all growing on the island.
It is like endlessly fascinating to me that like just regular people ended up on this island, and then now there's like a civil war, there's guns, like,
All kinds
just
of
think about like
stuff.
that. Think about that. Like, you think about how hard it would be for like us to just like straight up survive.
I'd be dead day 3.
If no one was like chasing me and trying to kill me, you're dead day 3.
Yeah.
Much less if people
If
were
there's
like
a smoke monster.
smoke monster. People are
There's
hunting
the
me.
others.
Shit. Getting kidnapped. Yeah.
Ghosts.
Yeah. All that whole like thing is just so fascinating that like they are adapting so quick to. I have a gun now.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to use this, and this is fine. Yeah.
Do you have anything else about Enter 77 that we need to dig into?
No, just Hurley's the man. I had that. I just
He
felt like I
really
wanted to
is.
say that again.
He's that motherfucker.
He really is. I don't know how many hatches there are, but Locke's blown up too. Just feel like that's something to note. Just write that down.
Not every nook and cranny, John.
There's no. I'm not gonna do this with you right now. He was like, I searched every nook and cranny. Really?
Not
really?
every nook and
Really,
cranny,
dog? While you were playing chess, you searched everything? Okay, you're hitting D5, moving rook to 5-7. I don't know how. I don't know how the numbers work.
5-7. Yeah. So I'm excited for you to see the bloopers for season 3. For our listeners, I've been like giving Anthony access to the blooper reels as we finish seasons. And my favorite blooper is in season 3. And it's that bit when he pulls up the carpet to reveal the trapdoor. And it's like, not every nook and cranny, John. And in the blooper, he yells it in a very affectatious tone. It's very funny.
Yeah.
I say it to myself all the time. And when I was watching the episode and he said, not every nook and cranny, John, like kind of evenly and quietly, I was like, ha ha ha, that's not how it goes. It's crazier.
Well, I mean, he made a good point. He went. It was kind of funny because he was sitting on it. He knew. He knew it was right there.
He knew that Locke didn't know.
Got your ass.
Yeah. Well,
No, that's it.
that's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for listening and watching along with us for Flight 815 for episode 11 of season 3, Ender 77. Join us next week when we go on to Par Avion, which is episode 12, all about Claire. Very good one, very exciting stuff. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. See ya.